Okay, YouTube. It's Thursday, so on Thursdays I do this thing called Throwback Thursdays, where I react to old videos of any kind of video. And tomorrow's the anniversary of JFK's assassination. Happened in 1963, and I was gonna react to the video of him getting assassinated, but then I was like, YouTube's not gonna allow me to play that, as it'll age restricted. So I'm gonna react to this news video of somebody interviewing people on the streets of New Orleans. I guess the day of the assassination. All right. Also, if you have any recommendations for another reaction video for Throwback Thursdays, let me know. Anything old, or it doesn't even have to be too old. Just something, something interesting. All right.
Have you heard that the president was shot?
No, sir, I have not.
Well, he was in Texas. Do you have any reaction to that?
No, sir, no more than I'm shot.
I'll pause right here. The audio kind of sucks, I guess, because it's from the '60s. But I like how the news reporters like, "What's your reaction?" basically, and even back in the '60s, I guess this is their form of YouTube reaction videos. It's street reaction.
Out to hear it.
What is your reaction?
I think it's very, very tragic. I think a lot of us possibly didn't agree with a lot of his policies, but it's real sad that this country would, something they say would have to happen to such a fine man. That bad anyway.
I saw all those people around in there wondering what happened.
Well, the president was shot in Texas. What is your reaction to that?
Well, I tell you, it upsets me very much to hear that, because that's the only man that I got my trust in for president.
What is your reaction?
Well, it's a shame that he had to, someone had to shoot him, really. I have nothing against him.
He and the governor of Texas were both shot by an assassin.
I forgot that the governor was also shot. Like nobody, it must suck that to get shot with the president, because everybody will forget that you got shot and they'll remember the president. It's like if you die the same day a famous person dies, everybody's not gonna know that you died. They're gonna remember the famous person. All right, let me go back.
What kind of reaction would you have to hearing that story?
Very bad.
What kind of a person do you think would have done something like that?
Oh, very bad person.
Duh.
That's right. Insane, I guess. Yes, I have heard about it, and I feel very badly about it, too.
What kind of a person do you think might have done such a thing?
Well, I can't put a judgment on a person, but I don't think he had all his right mind to do something like that, because I believe there are other ways of doing things than to killing a person. I feel too bad. I ain't even talk about it. I feel bad. Well, I think it's a very sad thing to happen to anyone, even our president. I think it's very sad. Not just resigning from the human race, I think. I'm a little emotional about it. Because it is quite a shock. I can't see how anyone could think of doing such a thing. I mean, it's not going to stop progress.
I expected that.
She's smart. She guessed it. She goes, it's not going to stop progress, and it didn't. It actually had the opposite effect. It accelerated progress, because LBJ kind of just pushed for more civil rights movement after he was assassinated.
It happened. But I figured it would happen sooner or later, but I thought we still would get him out of the White House a different way.
I'm very sorry to hear about it.
What kind of a person do you think could have done this?
I don't have the slightest idea. I keep wondering through my mind. He could have done something like this. It's horrible. But many people had bad words about President Kennedy, but not that's the only people.
You can't see, but the guy in the background kind of looks like the Uncle Junior from the Tony Sopranos TV show.
Feel different today.
I've been there. That's in New Orleans. It's that old church.
What was the reaction here at the school when the word came that the president had been killed?
All the children were very much surprised, and especially all were shocked. And they began to pray immediately for the repose of his soul.
You told me that you saw at least one person crying.
I saw the fourth grade teacher going down. She couldn't even tell me goodbye because she was crying. She was in tears.
Do you think the children, most of them, are old enough to appreciate what happened?
Yes. I don't think that kindergarten and the first grade appreciate it, but the rest, yes, every one of them. They know our laws.
He probably asking her because JFK was a Catholic president. I think he was the first Catholic president, so that's probably why he asking a nun.
Well, I just heard it. I just got came out of the show. And I just this minute heard it. How long ago was that?
Oh, it was within about a half hour ago, and there's no word as of now whether he's alive or dead. He's in the hospital. He was shot in the head.
The lady said that the governor was shot too of Texas.
Yes, the governor of Texas was also shot.
It's amazing. I mean, it's hard to believe.
Did you ever think that a thing like this could happen in this country at this time?
No, I didn't. I think the last president, Lincoln, and then our governor being shot at one time, but never this. I'm amazed. You know, I was really quite shocked to hear about it.
How long ago did you hear about it?
About,
You know, it's times have changed. You know, I haven't seen a nun. I don't know when's the last time I saw a nun out in the streets. I don't even think they're like a thing anymore. Is it me? You know, have you seen a nun in like in nun uniform? I think the last time you could see nuns, maybe there was a movie with Whoopi Goldberg called Sister Act, but this is like a thing of the past. Like nuns don't exist anymore.
I heard about it about 5 minutes ago in the optometrist's office in Maison Blanche. Quite shocked.
Oh, we
Did you
got
imagine
two of
that a
them.
thing like this could happen in this country today?
Well, I mean, if you really think about it, it could happen, but you don't expect it. But anything could happen. I mean, you know.
What do you think would motivate a person to do a thing like this?
Oh, it could be just about anything. It really could. But really, anybody who might oppose his policies, or even some demented person who really didn't realize what he was doing, you know. It could be just about anything. You can't analyze the motives of a person that you really don't know, you know.
That's right, sister. Had you said any prayer? Was that your reaction to pray for the
Oh,
person?
well, yes. The first thing, you know, you start to pray naturally. For him and for his family, too.
Well, what do you think would motivate a person to do a thing like this? Get a good psychiatric examination for the man. That's about all I can say. Probably needs it. So, what do you mean that the country would be from the South? So, and saying in regards to the racial trouble we've had, I think he's stirring it all up. I think it might fight down. What do you think would motivate a person to resort to shooting the president? Well, I'd hate to think of anything that would be that serious. I mean, I know I wouldn't do a thing like that, and I'd hate to hear anyone else doing it, but evidently some fanatic, you know, that had with or something that... I don't think a man in his right mind would do that. I hate to think of it that way, anyway. Sounds more like South America to me. What do you think would motivate a person to do a thing like that? I think he would have to be mentally unbalanced. So what do you think will be the reaction of people in general to an incident like this? Well, I'm afraid it will have very far-reaching effects throughout the world. And I do believe that everybody...
Okay, that's it. Everybody has pretty much the same thought. must be somebody crazy, you know. It's it's like with mass shooters nowadays. They always think that it's somebody crazy, you know, or any kind of anybody who kills actually. They classify them as crazy. Is it like they stigmatize you? All right, so I'm of the minority that thinks that Lee Harvey Oswald did it. You know, everybody I know thinks it's a conspiracy theory and that the government did it, and you know all these things. I think Lee Harvey Oswald did it, and because it's not too far fetched that someone could do this. You know, it's not that hard. I mean, Trump almost got it a couple times. You know. And if that kid was a little bit better of a shot, he would have got him, you know. And Lee Harvey Oswald was a Marine. And yeah, they said that he wasn't a great shot when he was in basic. But hey, look, I wasn't a great shot when I was in basic. I got better. Like, I got better at shooting after I left the Army. So, I don't know. To me, it just makes the most sense, you know, that it's very plausible that a lone gunman could do this. Now, I think there is some things that were covered up. I do think that there is a conspiracy. The only conspiracy that I might believe is that maybe one of the Secret Service agents accidentally shot off a gun and hurt either the president or the governor while they had their guns running around and stuff. And that might be part of the cover-up. That maybe one of the Secret Service accidentally fired the mystery bullet or something, you know. I think that could be maybe part of the reason why there's this cover-up. But as far as government conspiracy, I don't know. I need to see more evidence. But let me know in the comments, what do you think about all this? You know, did he do it by himself, or was it this a government conspiracy?